Hello once again, one and all, and apologies for all of that. We will definitely sort all that out for next week. It is an unknown how long we've got because the qualifying session, of course, the nice lag of the joining in halfway through does not go well for us. So I'd say probably about 3 or 4 minutes to go here in qualifying for the Brazilian Grand Prix. The champion that is most likely will definitely be champion, 155% Kahoot in P6 right now. And I'll be interested to see how things go for him. If he can maybe get a win here tonight, he'll have to wait and see, won't he? So, Relic's out there on a whole lap right now. He's in the Mercedes. Of course, the tightly contested battle between Mercedes and Williams is a very interesting one. It is possibly one of the closest fights, really, in no CE, except for Tier 3, Tier 2, Tier 4. They've got some close battles, but yeah, the overall very, very close. Paddy Crow out on a lap right now. I think Paddy, we'll see what Paddy does here, if Paddy can improve in the Alfa Romeo. He's coming into the pit lane. So Relic's now out on a lap, and let's see on board with Relic's and see what he can do here in this one. If Relic's can try to challenge for pole over Hartwiggy and Daz. Don't mind me, I'm trying to get my chat up here as well so I can see everybody. So everything is running very, very slowly here for me. But we're watching the end of Relic's here. Towards the end of this one, he is 0.1 up at the moment. Could it be enough to get himself into pole position or ahead of his teammate, that being of Rapid Daz? Let's see what he can do. Relic's comes to the line. It's 107.100. Not enough. So not enough for Daz. For Relic's here, sorry. To get up on pole position over Hartwiggy. It's just not enough for him. Broken Reptile down in P11. Trying to see if he can find some time. 0.5 up at the moment, so he could move up a couple of positions here at the moment. Did not have a good run there through that corner. Did not have a good run at all. And let's see what Broken Reptile can do in the Alpine. He's going to come to the line now, and he only goes 7th fastest. So Reptile goes 7th fastest, as Chris now goes P8. So the Alpine's 7th and 8th here at the moment. As Rapid Vorno, he's about to get set for a lap here in a matter of minutes. So we're trying to look through the field here at the moment and see who's on lap times, because everyone's pretty much out there on their flying laps. Kahoot, by the way, is validated on his first lap here, so I don't know if he's got enough time left to get another lap in, but I don't think he does. Relic's is done in P2. And we're going to watch here Rapid Daz and see what Daz can do, and if he can try to go up to pole position and challenge Hartwiggy for the pole. Hartwiggy starts off his lap, but we're watching Daz. He's up, purple sector 2. Going to see what he could do here at the moment in the Mercedes, and Hartwiggy must have validated because he's retired. Here comes Daz to the line. He will not take pole. He misses out by 0.030. Kahoots are validated, and I don't think that's really anything else left. A little tease out there. Chunky's done. Rapid Vorno though. Rapid Vorno, can he move his way up through the field? To the line comes the McLaren. He's going to go through Cahoot's car, but he goes P13. And Willie's invalidated, but here comes Little T. The only one who could well, he's not going to improve. So that is that. It is going to be pole position. It's been a while for him. Hartwiggy on the pole here at the moment. So Hartwiggy takes pole. Gets it done in the Alfa Romeo. A superb job by him. Did that lap a little bit earlier in the session. So he takes pole position. Daz in second, and the man who's looking to take will take the title is in P6 here at the moment. And we're just waiting on a few things here at the moment. I believe Warden's out there at the moment. I don't know if... Let me have a look, see here. Well, we're just watching the end of Warden's lap here. I don't know if it's... I think we may have a bit of a glitch here at the moment. There's 15 viewers, so I apologise that I've not got you all on straight. There we go, I've got the chat now. Got the chat now, so... Yeah. There we go. Apologies, everybody. Warner to the line, but I think Warner will have to retire because he's joined in late. Yeah. So, we've got to ping Warden. Ping Warden massively. Warden, retire, please. And I think Willie might be in the same situation. I don't know. So, nice game. It's not Warden's fault. It's just nice game. Really? That's all you can say. But, it's still waiting here on, what's going on, really. So, things have stopped. Willie's in the pit lane. And, yeah, that's all you can say, really. Not much else you can say, really. Since, we just got to wait for drivers to retire from a lovely game. That's basically all it is. Willie's retired, and yeah, Warden's got to retire. He's got to, well, he's just gone through the track for me, so that's just great. No, he's... Alright. Well, I don't know what's happened, but Warden is still out on track for me. And, okay. Well, this is... What else can you say, ladies and gentlemen? I don't know. I don't know. It has been a... Yeah. Very, very confused in what's happening. And, yeah, don't know what else to say. We have 19 viewers here, and I hope you're all as confused as I am. There we go, Warren retires, so we can get this race back underway. We'll get this race underway, I should say. So, we won't do any sponsors ads. We'll leave that to next week. Yeah, just a few problems on my end. I will be staying logged in on the OCE account and try to figure it all out, hopefully. That's pretty much all I can do at the moment. But we're about to get underway for this race. and give us your predictions. Who do you think will win this one? And Kahoot, of course, didn't even realise it was raining. So it's a wet race. Did not realise that. So it's bucketing down. Storm Hunter says Willie for a podium. And Funky saying first DNF will be Pinju. So there you go. There you go. So who do you think will win this race? There you go. Poll up at the moment. And man, oh man, who knows who could take the win? As of right now, unless Kurt gets a mammoth penalty, he'll be champion. Unless a new rule comes in where he gets 500 points taken off him, he will be champion by the end of this race. So, but he has to, of course, score 1 point. That's all he has to do. If he scores 1 point, he gets it done. He will win the title and be champion. So 36 laps in wet conditions. We have 16 drivers. Hartwickie at the moment, the man on the pole. Who will take it? Who will take the victory here in this one? And we'll have to wait and see how it all goes down. It was wet conditions last night, earlier on, until the race just absolutely shit itself. And it did the same thing again later on. And, yep, for Fry to, Frizy, if he can go to Warden right now, Warden has no helmet on. He's still in a Mark Webber. Well, not really Mark Webber, because Mark Webber didn't have the balaclava on. The whole field! I want to check the whole field! As we see now, Hartwickie lines up with Daz, Relics, and Haduff, and Jagger the Hutt. We're about to get underway. 36 laps. Again, Frizy is streaming for me at the moment. I will be doing some tests throughout the next few days to see what problem is. And I might have to call up internet provider and see if they can fix things up for me. So we'll keep you updated with me with streaming. But it's right now, T1 Brazil. We're about to get underway. It's Hartwickie and Daz. We're racing. It is not the great start for Hartwickie, and Daz is gone. Relics comes through as well. A great start for him. Haduff is through. Willie barges his way through as well. And Hartwickie goes off circuit. A few drivers have actually gone off circuit. They couldn't make turn 1 at all. And it's bedlam behind. Absolute bedlam behind. The two Mercedes lead at the moment. Kruder will be just licking his lips. Meanwhile, let's go back into P9. Reptile, there's damage. Someone's got damage. Oh, and that's Jagger. Oh. And Jagger's gone around. Goes around. And someone else is Kahoot as well. Well, maybe the crowning of champion will not happen here today. Oh dear. As now we see Little T trying to see if he can get up to this battle as well. Oh, someone's made contact with someone up ahead. It's Warden. Warden and Vorno. And I think Warden's got damage. Oh, oh no. Oh, that's bad. That's a massive incident between those two. I don't know if Fry caught it or not. But wow. That's a big incident. That's a poor. I'm glad I've said I don't want to do the stewards. As Kahoot comes into the lane. And we've got battles all the way up and down the field. We've got battles between Pinju, Paddy Crow, and we've got a battle here for Supra and Reptile. Supra comes through, and Reptile now goes to P8. Little T, they're in P9. So big battle on here for 7th, 8th, and 9th. Here at the moment, no, Little T's gone. He's held on to it though. He's held on to it, Little T. Wow. That was a big moment there. And he just held on to it. He might have got slight damage off that Little T, but I don't know. I don't know. So we'll move back up here at the moment. But let's go back up to the front. Daz is your leader. A second over his teammate Relics. So two Mercs are doing a good job. Willie, P3. And we've got, oh, who's that? That's Supra. Supra around. And Willie now does the fast lap of the race. And Supra now back down to P13. But Warden now does the fast lap of the race. What's going on here? Chunky. Pinju. Going out of here with Chris. Pinju looks for on Chris. Oh, there's contact. Pinju's gone. And it was a move that was never going to be on. It was never going to be on. And Pinju now in the fence. So that allows Chunky and Chris to just pull a little bit further up ahead here at the moment. Wow. What else can you say with that one? Willie now slowly closing up here on Relics. Closing up here at the moment in this battle. Don't mind me, I'm just looking on Discord. Anyway, let's go through the field here at the moment. Warden's slowly starting to catch up to a Duffy for P5 in this race. There's a yellow flag. It's Little T. Little T around. And that's a shame for Little T here at the moment. Here comes Willie. Willie, Relics has made a mistake. I do believe Relics has made a mistake. Here comes Willie for the move. Does he go for it? He does! The McLaren on the Mercedes. Oh, it's close you want to get. And, oh, a little bit of a touch for Willie. And now Willie looks. He looks for it. This allowed Hartwicke to get back into this. And here comes Willie trying to find every possible best move he can possibly get. But he just can't do it. Wow. And Hartwicke now, he's back, closer back on this pack as well. That's going to be good for him. And Willie has a big moment there. Warden is close. No, well, he's definitely going to close in on Hadaf now. Oh my God, that's a Mark Webber. Almost. That just reminds me of that the Juniors Championship crash, kind of. No, it wasn't Mark Webber. It was it Paul DeResta? I can't remember. But who cares anyway? It's a safety car. Excuse my F1 things I'm getting wrong. I don't know why I said Mark Webber. Jesus. Someone had a similar spin to there before. I'm sure someone will let me know in the chat if they remember. But it's a safety car. And really, depending how long this rain is going to go for, you're not going to see the top 5 pit. And, yeah, you're not going to see the top 5 come in. You may see cars behind come in for a fresh set of wets, but there's really no need. It really all depends on if the rain isn't going to ease. So Little T is in the chat, so he maybe could let us know what the weather's doing or what it's going to be doing. Would be absolutely delightful for him to let us know. We're only on lap 5 of 36 of this Grand Prix. A Duff out of this one. And that, of course, Williams. That's a big one. That's a big one. Williams. Ooh, could that hurt them? Could that hurt them in the overall? So, the two Mercedes up at the moment, 1, 2. And we got Willie in third, Hartwig fourth, Warden fifth. And yeah, pretty much no one's coming into lane. So that might be a sign, as Little T, what he says in the chat, might be a sign that we could be in these conditions for quite a while. It looks like to me. We could be in these conditions for quite some time. And around here on wets, you could probably do a 0 stop. So we'll see if anyone tries that at any in this race. So we'll have to wait and see. We will. So lap 6 of 36 here at the Brazilian Grand Prix. And as you all will know, Kahoot just needs to score 1 point to win the title. He's down in P12. And we could have our first tier champion of the season, even though Formula 2 champion has been decided. I don't know if you could really count that. Offense to the Formula 2 runners. So, the question now is, what's going to happen at the front? Anything crazy going to happen here at the front? Daz looks in good control. Relics might be struggling a bit in these conditions. And Willie looks feisty. Warden there as well as Vaughan gets a time penalty. And under safety car, that is not exactly what you want. Is it now? You don't really want that. So lap 7 of 36. Where is everybody at the moment? Little T is coming on the front straight right now. So we could see a restart this time by. Possibly. We'll just have to wait and see if we get a restart this time by here at the moment. So the Merc's looking good here at the moment. Mercs are looking in great form here in this one, so these guys are just going to be... Well, these guys are just going to try and see if they get this Mercedes 1-2. Boy, oh boy, those points would get interesting if the Merc 1-2 does happen. Little T is not caught up in time, so unless we have a late restart here at the moment, we'll have to wait and see. And I don't think we will. No, we're going to go one more time by. No, one more time by here at the moment, and Frizy sending some money. He's probably doing it through the Streamlabs anyway. No, he won't be, because that's on his account. Well, so yeah, there we go. Little T catches up, and we'll get underway on lap 9 of 36 here at the Brazilian Grand Prix. 19 viewers here at the moment. Hope you're all enjoying FormulaOCE tier number 1. It is the Mercedes 1-2 so far. Rapidaz and Relics here at the moment. And just want to remind you of what's coming up here in Tier 1 left in the season. We only have 4 rounds to go. Imola, Australia, Saudi Arabia and Abu Dhabi. Excuse me. So, 4 rounds left. And it's going to be an interesting final 4 rounds of the championship. No doubt about it. Especially with those 4 circuits, boy, how's Saudi Arabia going to go? It's an unknown. Going to be chaos to that circuit. But we're about to get back underway. We'll go on here with Rapidaz for this restart and see how he'll go on this one. Come to lap 9 of 36 here at the Brazilian Grand Prix. The Mercs 1-2 at the moment. And what will go down? Will everyone be smooth or will it turn into absolute chaos? Daz gets a superb start, but Willie on relics. Willie looks around the outside and he's going to show the nose. He's going to send it and he's got it done. There's contact. And Relics will hold on. Wow. So Relics holds on for now. But I feel like Willie's hungry to go for that move here at the moment. He could definitely go for it here in this one. As that is a Pinju out. Pinju out of this Grand Prix. He's done it. I think he's just spun out of 4 or 5, yeah. He could have spun at the left and gone off into the right, I don't know. As we see, back up to the front here, Warden, P5 right now, trying to get through here on Hartwiggy. And Warden now trying to see if he can go for this move here for P4. It's been a battle going for Super and Chunky, but we're watching Warden. Looks, oh, it's close. Close to contact. And Warden sends it through. All but Hartwiggy holds on. It's probably a slight cloud over Warden's position at the moment. But we don't know the full story with what happened between him and Vorno. We just don't know. So, it's unknown who's at fault. We'll have to wait and see if the stewards' inquiries do get put in for it. Meanwhile, Supra gets through on Chris. Chunky's in there behind. And we got Kahoot there as well. Kahoot right now is in the championship position. He's going to go through on Chunky. He's done it. Threw up in a P9. So Kahoot goes to P9. And he's now going to try and see if he can get through here on Chris. On Warden, Hartwiggy. Side by side. It's a dogfight between these two. Oh, there's more contact. Oh, this is ugly. This is ugly, fans. Oh. It's going to end in an absolute catastrophe. Oh my goodness me. Let's go back to Kahoot. Because he's going to go for it here on Chris. For P8. Yes. He will. But look at this. He's got to get the run on Supra. So what's happened to Supra? Kahoot now looking for the move here for P7. There's a battle going on behind as well, but we're watching Kahoot, and he gets it done. Or does he? No, Supra's going to fight it back. Wow. And Supra P7 here in this one, and Kahoot P8. Wow. What can you say? Close battles all up and down the field here at the moment. And let's now go up to P5 once again. Willie's getting close to Relics, but it's nothing to have a look at the moment. And Hartwiggy now gets a time penalty. Oh, was there contact? There was. Warden's got the run. Warden's got the run on him. Oh. And Hartwig's actually in the pit lane. That's, and he gets a speeding penalty for his troubles. That was an ugly one. The way he came into the pits there. I question how he did that. Meanwhile, Cahoot's through on Supra. Cahoot through on Supra. P6 now for Cahoot. And he now gets it done. Meanwhile, behind, Jagger and Chunky. Jagger now goes through, up in a position number 9. Here comes Chunky for it back. But Jagger now goes through to P9. So, Chunky moving down the field slightly here at the moment in the Ferrari. Don't be disappointed. But let's go up to the front. P2 and P3 battle. I feel like Willie's just making some errors here at the moment. Oh, and like he just did there. And Relic's made a few errors as well. So these two are just... It's pretty much a watch and wait and see who makes a mistake first. Basically what it is here at the moment. Wow. But here comes Willie. Relics has actually let him through. Don't know what's going on there. Well, Relics goes down to P3. Meanwhile, Broken Reptile's coming late, and he's on the inters. Well, Hartwig's come back in. Maybe Hartwig was planning to go on the inters himself, but he's made an error. Possibly. Oh no, he's getting his 5 second. Never mind. Excuse me. Don't mind me. Nah, it's wets on for Wiggy. So Reptile and the inters, I don't know how they're going to work. I'll keep an eye on it for you all. Oh, Willie! Big moment. And Relics now is going to try to hunt him down. Oh. Intensity at the finest here at the moment. I want to point out that Reptile is catching Little T. So the question now is, when do you pit? Ooh. When do you pit? Supra's in, Warden's in. It's Inter's time. Reptile's fast. It's time. Warden might have made just the best decision of his life. Actually, Cahoot's ahead. What's happened to Warden? I've missed that. I apologise. I don't know if Fry saw anything with that. And Reptile's going some time here. That's a mystery. I've missed something's happened to Warden, so I've missed that completely. And Cahoot's just got ahead of Reptile. Just. Oh. These inters are fast. But how long till they'll be fast for these front runners to decide, okay, we got to come in? That's going to be the question on their minds here at the moment. So, watch Daz. Daz is staying out. Willie stays out. Relics comes in. Ooh. And now Relics with a 5 second time penalty. It's now, meanwhile, Chris and Vaughan now going at it side by side. And Vaughan now comes through to P4. Oh man, this is getting intense here at the moment. So Relics down the inters. Chunky goes to the inters, and proof in the pudding that it's inters time. So where's Relics? There he is. Cahoot is he going to be ahead? Side by side, and he's ahead. So that, oh, Cahoot's run a little bit wide. Oh, it's close. But Relics has to relegate to P9. Daz has to come in. Or Cahoot could fret enough to take the lead. Wow, he could threaten enough to take the lead. As, yeah, he's got to come in. Daz is in. Willie in. Oh, another 5 second. Another 5 second. The 5 seconds are just ramping up here at the moment. Oh. Let's see what goes down. Can Cahoot get ahead? Or will Daz hold on? I think Daz will hold on. Cahoot with the fastest lap of the race. Daz will just get ahead. Warner now with the fastest lap of the race. Yeah. Actually, yeah, he gets ahead. So he had the gap. Relics down with a time penalty. So Daz, your race leader still. Yeah, he had the gap, Daz. So he pulls away here at the moment in this one. So, and now Chris with a time penalty. Oh. Chris now gets a time penalty. Willie has a 5 second. Daz has a 5 second too, don't forget. 6 seconds for Vaughn, 8 seconds for Relics. And so we watch Daz coming through here on Chris. It's done. So the ones that are pretty much... Cahoot could win this race. Cahoot could win this race. It depends now. Willie through on Paddy Crow. As Vaughn comes into the lane. So Vaughn comes in. Warden P6 right now will be P5. After I still don't know what happened to him. As Vaughn, Paddy and Chris are in the lane. Here at the moment, we're closing on halfway through this race. It is still very wet conditions in this one. And by the way, Willie did jump Cahoot, so weird one. As an Alfa Romeo, that's Hartwiggy. The pole sitter. It's just gone from bad to worse. Bad to worse for Hartwiggy. He's going to get lapped here. Wow. That's all you can say. And Daz has got to try to get through on these guys as best as he can. He's coming up to Jagger, who's still out on circuit. But I don't think those wets are going to do him any good. Daz would love to get the win as Jagger now comes into the lane. So Daz will now resume the race lead. And the margins throughout the field are going to be unknown for now. Especially with all those penalties. Boy, if the track dries up, some of these guys are not going to be happy. They're not going to be happy. Because those 5 seconds will be a killer for them. Absolute killer. Don't forget, Daz won last week. In McLaren colours, though. He won last week for McLaren, but this week Mercedes. Hartley gets a time penalty. And he's looking for back-to-back wins, Daz. For back-to-back wins. As we go through the field here at the moment, let's go down to Rapid Vaughan. Here at the moment. Oh, Relics is gone. Relics has had a moment. Oh. And it's just gone from bad to worse for Relics. Here at the moment. Oh, he's gone. It's a big moment. So Relics. Oh, don't. Oh, I thought he's going to slide off into the wall. So it's not looking good here for Relics here at the moment. P6. Let's try to find something here at the moment. Fawn and Chunky. That's... Oh, he's gone again. Relic's gone again. Oh, dear. Not good. And he spun again. Those tyres are cooked. We're seeing Rapid Vaughn. Oh, it's a safety car because Relics keeps spinning. That's why we have a safety car. Relics keeps spinning and that's just brought out the safety car. So our second safety car. And that's one interesting way to bring out the safety car now, isn't it? Wow. Oh, he's gone again. What is going on? Incredible. Be absolutely throwing chips. And no, it is not, my friend. It is not. It is on standard, so it is on standard here at the moment as top 3 in. Everyone's in. Now, that's a... Kurt's going to stay in second here because most of the guys behind him are doing 5 seconds. That's an interesting one. Unless we're going to be going inters to the end. I think you could make it, but I don't know. Warden's decided to stay out, so he'll be in the race lead. But man, that's a weird one. That's a weird one. So the two Alpines, P9 and P10. And yeah, so Relics retires on the before the pit lane. Well, I have many questions to why that's all happened. But look, new inters will be nice, but you've only been on the old inters for like a couple of laps. That's just what I think. But we'll see how it goes on this safety car restart and see what everyone will be thinking, how everyone's pace is going to be. This one at the moment. I'd like to thank Frozy and fake Frozy, everyone in the chat, for streaming at the moment for me. A little bit of situation where it's not going well. I'll be doing some more tests throughout the week. And if I can't get things settled, which I thought I had settled, I'll have to make a phone call. I'll have to make a phone call, so that's pretty much it. That's basically what it will be. I'll have to make a bit of a phone call and sort some things out, so yeah. So maybe for the next week or two, it may be through Friday. We'll have to wait and see. Yeah. Thankfully, the season is closing in on the end, so there won't be much pressure on me. It doesn't help when I'm in other leagues. So, Australian internet, eh? It's just great. You wish it could just be, you wish it could be perfect, but unfortunately, that's not the case. I'm surprised I'm still even in the lobby because I've just looked at my I've just done a speed test on my Wi-Fi, and holy dooly. My God. I'm surprised I'm still even here. But yes, hope you're still enjoying the race either way, everybody. And we are closing in. If Hartwickie catches up, we may get underway this lap. Maybe, because we've seen it in the past. The safety car, yep, there we go. So Hartwickie catches up. It's a late safety car restart here. Warden will back the pack up. And he goes. So Kahoot P2, how we're going to be, new set of inters going to be towards new fresh set. As our Willie and Chunky, the McLarens are through as well. Oh, I hope I got that. That was unbelievable. Both the McLarens come straight through there, as then we see Reptile a bit further back with his old sparring partner Chunky side by side, and Reptile now goes up in the P8 in this one, and the reaction from Jake there shows me that you did see that. Thank goodness for that. As we now move up here throughout to the top of the field. Warden holding on nicely for now. Kahoot P2, Daz P3. And we could see a tasty battle here between these three here at the moment. So top four with no penalties. Four does have a penalty though. But the top four all clear of penalties as of right now. And Warden trying to absolutely hold on to it here at the moment. So come to lap 23 of 36 here at the Brazilian Grand Prix. Warden holding on from Kahoot. Kahoot right now is champion. If he stays there, is the question. If he stays there, he will win the title. Let's go a bit further back with Jagger. Jagger now trying to see if he can close up here on Supra. He wants to see if he can try and close for a move, but he's not going to be able to at the moment. And he's got Hartwiggy behind him, who's a lap down. So, yeah, we'll come back to that a little bit later on, but we're going to go back here to Daz. Warden pulling away. Warden's pulling away here. And again, I still ask the question, I don't know how I'm still here. With what my speed test is at the moment. But we'll go back up here to the front. Warden 0.7. Coot sitting there behind. Coot would love the DRS. Warden does the fast lap of the race. He must have lost a little bit of time in that last sector, but he's doing well. Willie now trying. He's sitting very nicely in P4. But he's a little bit further back from this group. Daz needs to try to find something here at the moment. And Kahoot P2 as Ford now gets another time penalty. That's 12 seconds now for Vaughan. It's not what McLaren wants in this championship. Daz gets close to Kahoot. Trying to get every inch closer to him before Warden slowly drifts away even further. Oh, Jagger's around. Jagger around. And that's it's a safety car. Oh my God. It is a safety car. I can confirm it is standard. It must just be if Supra gets a drive-through penalty for speeding on the safety car. It just must be. Oh, what the? Supra in the wall. Supra in the wall on the front straight. Wow. And he's out. The Red Bull driver out. And we're now down to 12 drivers in this race. And we're not checking warnings, Hutto. We're not checking warnings. That's too much effort. I don't want Fry to do that. We don't need to do that. And I kind of think I agree with Winter in the chat. I won't say it out loud. So, it is Warden at the moment. Your race leader. And, well, that could, well, if he's intentionally DNF'd himself, that could be a problem. That might be a problem. Some of us may not like that. So, Warden, Kahoot, Daz, Willie, and Vaughan, that's your top 5. We're closing down the laps here at the Brazilian Grand Prix. And, well, what else can you say? What else can you say? It's 12 cars left, even though Hartwig actually gets his lap back. So Hartwig gets the lap back, I think. Yeah, he's fine. So Hartwig gets his lap back. He's gonna... Nope, never mind. Never mind. Okay. Well, well, he hasn't been he's been disqualified now. There we go. Has he? No, he's just... I think he's just gone too fast and he's just picked up 2 drive-throughs. Was that really worth it by the Alfa Romeo driver? I don't think it was. So, another safety car here at the moment. And Warden, race leader Kahoot, and Daz. Maybe, of course, Warden with no helmet on at the moment. All I can say is that, yeah. The jailer's saying the lobby is broken. No, I don't think it... Well, if we get another safety car in about 2-3 laps' time, it possibly could be. That's when we'll know. That's when we'll know if there is a safety car in 3 laps' time. Boy, yeah, that's when we're going to know if the lobby possibly will be broken. But it could be a thing of, it could just be a thing of, for some reason, Brazil in the wet, if someone spins, it decides to bring out a safety car. I don't know how badly strict the safety car is around Brazil in the wet. Haven't really paid attention to that, or don't know about that. But again, if we see a safety car in about 3 laps' time, it's going to be a glitch that we've seen in the past many, many times. Many, many times. Well, it's come. Well, yeah, the max is 4, but we'll have to wait and see. Really. But the times the safety car has come out, and no, we're not going to restart. Nope, we're too far into the race. I don't think a restart is necessary. As Tier 1 moderator, I'm going to put my hand up and say that this could turn into a non-race if there's a safety car glitch happening. So, maybe. We don't know yet. But there will not be a restart if there's any glitch in the system, because there's no point. So, oh, what's happened? Vaughan! He's had a spin. I'm going to yell out loudly so far I can go to him. Wow, I don't know what's happened there, but we'll go up to the front. Warden waiting for his right moment to go, and he does go now. Meanwhile, Daz and Willie now looks for it round the outside of Daz. Oh, there's a bit of contact between the two, but Willie goes to 3rd. Wow. So Willie now goes up into 3rd place. Meanwhile at the front, Cahoot's closing in on Warden. Things are getting intense here at the moment between these runners, but let's go back here through the mid-pack at the moment. We've got Reptile, Chunky, Little T near each other right now. It's very, very close. Wow. Oh, and here comes Vaughn on Little T. He goes to 7th. Great move from Rapid Vaughn. He goes to 7th place. Wow. So it's all happening in this one as Warden holds that lead by 0.7. Only just, he holds it only just over Cahoot. Willie in 3rd, Daz in 4th. Here right now as we've got 8 laps to go, if my maths is correct. Well, I'll tell you what, if Warden's tyres don't die, which I don't think they're going to, those guys behind who pitted may have made a huge mistake. A huge mistake going on fresh inters, and Warden's made an absolutely goat decision. But there's still many laps to go in this one at the moment. As P4 trying to get up there with Willie. But he's just not close enough here at the moment. Fence is steady behind. Drivers are under a second of each other, but no threat of moves as of yet. So coming up to 7 to go. Warden still holding on to that lead. Cahoot's just not enough on him. And all Cahoot maybe has to hope for is that Warden's tyres do go off. But Cahoot does the fastest lap of the race anyway. Oh man. So it's a fastest lap a fest here at the moment between the top two in this race. We got Daz there in P4. He's going to try and see if he can get close enough to Willie for 3rd. Oh, and Daz has a slight moment. Let's go back for the field. Vaughn down P7. Man, oh man, Vaughn trying to see if he can hold on here at the moment to get some positions up through the field. But of course he has 12 seconds worth of penalties. Cahoot, as Hutley gets a 5-second, he might be done. Cahoot, as of right now, has 80% of ERS. Warren has 40. Is Cahoot playing a waiting game? Because Warden is brutalising that ERS right now. 6 to go. Man, it's close between these two right now. So it looks like Willie's possibly got 3rd in the bag here. Daz hasn't really challenged him at the moment. But Warden, could he be under pressure? Or can Warden hold on to this race win? With 6 laps to go. Vaughn has gotten through on Chunky. Vaughn through on Chunky. Chunky now down to P7. And now Little T on him. Oh, close between Little T and Chunky. We'll go back to the leaders in a minute. Chunky now with a time penalty. Oh, that's someone, that's Hartwiggy. Never mind. Never mind. Got Little T right now. He could get up a couple of positions here at the moment. So that 3rd pack have got penalties, but not really a factor here right now. Look at Warden. Warden defending the line as much as he can. And Coote's trying to hunt him down. Warden with barely much ERS left, but Coote's got a good chunk under him. With 5 to go. It's not going to be easy for Coot to get this move done, but he's going to try. He's absolute best. Let's go back here to Vaughan and Chunky. Hartwig retires in the pit lane. So 11 cars left. As Vaughan now gets another time penalty. Wow. And no safety car right now. Oh, and Chunky got close to Vaughan. Little T there behind. And signals that there was no safety car glitch. It was just the game. Brazil wet for some reason. Safety car wants to come out when someone spins. That's basically it. So that's basically the gist of it. Here comes Chunky, close, Vaughan has a big slide in the rear. Here comes Little T. It's going to be free wide here, right? It could be free wide. Oh, it could even be four wide if Chris gets up into this. What a battle between these drivers. Ford's come in. I've just realised that completely. Oh, Ford's retired in the pit lane. What's happened there? And look at this now, Chunky and Chris. Oh, thanks. Oh, thanks. If this is not a signal that Chris should stay full time, oh, it should be. Chris now will get P6 in a beautiful move, and Little T and Chunky going at it. Great battle. Great battle between Little T and Chunky. Wow. So Vaughan retired in the pit lane. I don't know why. But that was a crazy moment between those three. Well, and four, basically. And yes, we had a feeling of that. Let's stay with Chunky here, Fry, because Chunky might go for it back here on Little T. We'll go back to the leaders shortly. It's free to go, and Warden's holding on. Here comes Chunky for the move. Oh, close as you want to get. Does Chunky send it? He will not. And I think we might go back up to our leaders because it's close. Coots used up a little bit of ERS. Warden's still around the same amount. And I think he knows now he has to save that ERS for that front straight to hold the challenge. And maybe Kahoot needs to use a little bit up in certain corners to try and catch him. Warden looks like he's superb in that middle sector. From my eyes, it really does look like Kahoot's just... Sorry, Warden is just superb in that middle sector right now. And Kahoot does not have an answer for him. But for Kahoot right now, he will win the Tier 1 title. Even though Noodles has not been for the last few races, but we'll just ignore that. We'll just ignore that. I don't want Kahoot to get mad at me. We've got 2 to go. And Warden now is holding on. Again, Kahoot looks like he's a bit better in that first sector. But in the middle sector, it seems like Warden's just that bit better. And he's got to go set up in the middle sector. It's the middle sector, important part of this circuit to really gain time. I can tell you this right now. I am the king of Brazil, so... biases to myself, absolutely. We got coming up to 1 to go. And Warden now is just going to win this in a sensational race. Battle between these two. But again, as I said, that middle sector Warden just has enough over him. Coot with the fast lap of the race, but it's not going to be enough. It's not going to be enough, I don't think. He needs Warden to have a bad lap here to have a chance. He's used up at ERS. If Kahoot wants any chance, he needs to be on him in that middle sector. Meanwhile, as well, Daz is close to Willie. He's close, but we'll come back to that if that becomes an interesting finish. But it's not going to be enough for Kahoot. Warden, I said it. I think the guys who were ahead of him on that pit stop, safety car, made a mistake in pitting. And Warden's done the right strategy to stay out. And it's worked for him. A great decision in wet conditions, like he's been known for years. And Warden 99 will win the Brazilian Grand Prix, but Kahoot will be Tier 1 champion for Formula OCE. Willie holds on to third. Fourth for Daz. Reptile in P5. And Chris will get P6. Well, it depends on penalties, really, between these guys. And, yeah, Chris P6, Little T P7, Chunky P8, Paddy with a P9 for Alpha, and Jagger with a P10. Wow. But as I said before, it could be a bit of a steward's inquiry after the race, like Vorno has said in the chat. But that's not for me to discuss, and I'm glad I'm staying out of it. Good luck to Kahoot on that one. We'll invite our top three if they want to join. So, there we go. Wow. What can you say with this one at the moment? I'll invite the top three. And with Fry streaming, you won't see me invite them. And Kahoot with the fastest lap as well. Alright. We'll invite them to party. We'll click party twos because I'm going to be doing some tests on my shit internet. Because I did some early in the week and it was fine, and now all of a sudden this week it doesn't want to be fine. So, you can't win, ladies and gentlemen. You can't win with Australian internet. So, we'll see how it all goes down. And yes, thanks to Fry for helping out. He may have to help out next week as well. We'll wait and see. Alright, let's kick things off with Willie P3. A great battle with Daz throughout that race. And Kahoot, mute yourself, please. Oh. There we go. Willie, P3, talk us through that one.
Look, it wasn't easy. In the wet, I knew I was quick. Had a good start. Somehow made my way up into third with turn one. Then just pushed on. Look, was hoping the wet tyres would last longer because my setup just turns to, I don't know, a burnt cake. Sorry, batter. When it when it's inters, it just slides around like nothing. So I knew when it was inters, I would have my work cut out, but I had to take advantage of the starts. Knew if I could go deep on the brakes into one, then hopefully make up some positions, then hold station, in which I did. So, congrats to the top two. Quick, very quick. Daz, good battle. But I'm wetter than a swimming pool at the moment. I'm sweating. Safe to say that.
Yes, it's very hot. But well done, P3. Congratulations.
Thank you.
We'll move on to P2 Kahoot, who is, of course, now champion Tier 1 as well, but a battle with Warner in that race. Battles throughout the field, spun and lap 1, and managed to get through in the P2. Talk us through that.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot to mute my mic. I'll mute the fan as well. Qualifying, I butchered 5 tenths up 3 times, so that was fun. Got into the race. Got tapped 3 times, had to cut a corner, not on purpose. Had to let Hugh back on, and then I got punted into him. Well, touched into him and lost a wing and thought all hope was lost, and then 4 safety cars kind of helped it. Thought I'd probably get a better tyre on Will and Daz, so I took that, and Warden was out front, and I think me and him were just keeping each other honest. I was quick through a lot of things, he was quicker through a lot of things. Yeah, it was fun. I nabbed fastest lap off him too, so... But, nah, he raced pretty hard, and I respect it. Cheers.
Well done on P2 and the title as well.
Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Right, we'll move on to P1. And the Red Bull Warden talk us
Hello.
through that one. Staying last, basically. And I said you made the right decision staying out, and the others didn't.
I
And that
agree.
pretty much helped you win the race. Talk us through that.
Oh, yeah. Shut my door. I almost didn't make it because I was too busy mowing my lawns. And then I almost ruined the lobby by joining late. And then what did I start? P15 in the Checo car with no helmet.
Yes.
And then had a pretty sweaty first lap. And then some maniac in a McLaren barged me off the track. But it's fine. And then from then, it was just survive. And I was happy with that call on the first safety car, staying out.
Yeah, well,
Yes.
I said it. I said they made a mistake, and you got the rewards. As Kurt goes for the ore, and
That
well,
was Willie.
oh, that was Willie. Apologies. Anyway, congrats.
I
to
apologise,
our-
I'm not on mute. I just whacked my toe on the door.
It's all good. Thanks to our top three. Thanks to Frizy. Hopefully, I get shit sorted out, and we'll see you all next week
You're
for Imola, I think.
Imola or Australia.
Imola,
I'm way behind on things. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.